Working 40 hours a week and going to a job that you absolutely hate has become the norm for most people in society. More people are waking up to the truth that these jobs are making them feel like slaves. A lot of us must escape the rat race, and we have to have some type of idea to get to this point because we feel like we're trapped. We feel like we're trapped in a system that's keeping us enclosed in the agenda that they're trying to push us. So many people dread the fact that they have to go to work that next day, especially on Sunday. If it's that Sunday night and you start thinking about, man, I got to go to work on Monday. Most people hate that, bro. So a lot of us, we must escape the rat race because these 9 to 5 jobs make us feel like slavery. So I know if you're like me, bro, you've had plenty of jobs in your life, and a lot of these jobs show you quickly that you're just another number. All you really are is just another person that comes in, you fulfill a position that they need open, they treat you like crap, they might, have such high expectations for you, but at the same time, they're not giving you the proper training. They're putting you in an environment where nobody really wants to help you out, so you're not learning properly. On top of that, you're going into a system that has a lot of negative, toxic people. So these people, as soon as you come in, they're talking about you. As soon as you come in, they don't want to help you out. They don't want you to go on break. They're making you work all these crazy hour shifts. You might come in on second shift, third shift. So you're already trying to come in and learn the program that this job is given to you. On top of that, they're making you let's say you're working a warehouse job. These positions sometimes are strenuous, like physically, or they might be strenuous mentally. So a lot of us are being drained of our life force energy, our soul energy, because we're giving this company so much. And what tends to happen typically, these companies aren't grateful. These companies don't give you a really appreciation for the job that you do. They just see you as you're expendable. You can come in, fill this position quickly, but at the end of the day, if you don't work hard enough, you don't go fast enough, if you don't skip your breaks, if you're not here on time, they'll fire you. And that's the reality, bro, because a lot of us know for a fact that this system is just exploiting us for their own corporate greed. They don't truly care about you, bro. If something happened to you, they don't really care about you. They're pulling up on you, making sure that you're doing the job correctly. They're not asking about your personal life. They're not asking if your mental health's okay. They're not truly caring for you as a person. They just see you as another number. You're just another employee. You're just another person, another cog in the wheel. And that's the unfortunate reality of most of these companies, bro. That's most of these jobs. They don't really care about you, man. It's the facts. And that's the system that they've created, because this system makes you go to work because you have to pay bills, right? So the fact that you have to pay bills, you have to make money, it puts you in a uncompromising position, because a lot of us are doing things that we naturally wouldn't do. You naturally wouldn't go into a factory where you're not getting any sun, you're sitting on a machine, and you're just sitting there for 8 to 10 hours a day. Most of us aren't supposed to live like that. You're supposed to meant to be out in nature, getting sun, getting energy, fulfilling your purpose, and making yourself feel good. A lot of times, you're not making yourself feel good when you're working these jobs. You're making that boss feel good. Or you're making that owner feel good. You're making him rich. You're not making yourself rich. And that's the part that sucks. And that's the part that you feel like you're a rat in a little maze, because you're working 40, maybe 60, you're putting in overtime, right? And then you're not even getting the money. The inflation is wiping it out. So you're like, man, I'm working 40, 60 hours. My paycheck ain't nothing. They're taking all these taxes out. I'm making my boss rich. He's pulling up in a nice car. I'm driving a hoopty. Some ain't right here. On top of that, I'm trying to go to the grocery store. I don't have enough money to pay and get the things that I want. So, man, what's happening here? And then you just feel like I'm trapped. I'm in this rat race, and I'm working. I'm getting in this debt because I want to get a house. I want to get a car. So it's literally like you're like a slave, bro. And you can't. You feel hopeless sometimes. You feel angry. You feel mad. And so, like I said, these work environments don't make it any better, because they know right now specifically so many people need another job. So many people need jobs, bro, so they can get rid of you right away. They can gang stalk you. The boss can mess with you. Maybe he's a little biased, maybe he's a little racist, maybe he don't want you there, but his boss, they got to meet this diversity and inclusion into the company. So they might hire you, but they really don't want your kind there. They really don't want you there at all. So it just, they target you. And I've noticed that specifically. I've had that plenty of times, bro, where I was at a job, and I could tell they didn't want me there. Nobody, as soon as I walked in, nobody wanted to train me. Nobody wanted to help me. And it was interesting because I'm trying to learn the job, but nobody wanted to help me out at all. So I'm learning as I go. Then I'm trying to keep up with the quotas that they're giving me. And I'm like, man, how am I supposed to keep, it's just not adding up here. And then on top of that, I'm coming home and I'm so tired. I'm so tired mentally that I don't want to do nothing. So I can't even function outside of this job. And that's why you get stuck in this mental prison, because inherently God gave me a purpose, and God gave me more than making somebody else rich. So you want to explore ideas, you want to explore your imagination, you want to explore what God gave you, but you're too tired. I know you are, bro. You're putting in so much work for them. You're too tired to invest in yourself. You're too tired to learn. You're too tired to study. And that's the beauty of this matrix. That's the beauty of the program that they designed for us. That's why they gave us this program, man. They made you a slave to this matrix. It's literally modern day slavery. And it's by choice for a lot of us, because a lot of us just accept the system. We accept what it is and we go with it. We don't fight against it. We don't stand on something. And I know it can be difficult because you're too tired. You're too tired from working, and you're too tired from actually exhausting your full life force energy. You're literally a battery that they're being used. They plug you in for those 8 to 10 hours. They take everything from you, and then they kick you off and make you go back home and tell you, go rest up because we need that energy back tomorrow. And it's unfortunate, man. And it really does suck. So that's why I want a lot of us to have the idea that we have to escape this rat race. We have to come up with ideas and try our best to fulfill the destiny that God gave us. So what did God bring us here to do? And how can we start moving towards that path, man? I know you might have to work a job, but I think ultimately you have to know you're expendable. You're disposable, bro. They can get rid of you at any moment. These jobs really don't care about you. You're just another number. I've seen it so many times, bro, where these people work these jobs and something unfortunate happens, they pass away. They don't even mourn you, bro. They don't even really care. You know what I mean? They'll just say, they might send out an email, oh, this person passed away, and that's it. They're not doing nothing for the family or helping them out or anything. So you have to know that most of these people are so stressed out from a heart attack. Most people going to jobs are so anxious, they're so depressed, and they don't have enough money because of byproduct of that. And you're working 40, sometimes 40 years, and you're hoping that you can get to retirement. And by the time you get to retire, bro, the inflation wiped out a lot of your 401k, a lot of your pension. So you don't even have enough money to retire a lot of times. So it's just sad because a lot of these old people had this idea that, if I work hard enough, if I put in all this work, I'll be able to retire and have a good lifestyle. But now we're noticing millennials and, the newer generation that this is all lies. This ain't the truth. Why can't I enjoy my life now? Why can't I enjoy my freedom now? And that's why we need to escape the rat race, or at least have the concept that we're moving towards that. We have to start minimizing as much debt we have. Then we have to start developing ideas so that we can start a business and try to make ourselves rich, bro. Why do we want to keep making this company rich, this corporation rich that don't care about you? Why not build a legacy? Why not build generational wealth? Why not take back the power to you and your family so that you can give them something? At least try, man. You should at least try. I don't want you to live this hopeless lifestyle of knowing that you're a slave and just continually just to accept it and embrace it. For a lot of us, that's the reality that we live. We're not trying to take action. We're not out here trying to pursue our goals and do things in the moment to make sure that we're at least progressing towards getting out of this slave mentality, this slave mindset. I think that should be the ultimate goal for all of us, because we know this system's corrupt. We know this system's all about greed. We know these corporations don't care about us. We know that we're just dispensable. We know that they really don't care, bro. You're going to get another job. They're not going to care about you until you start caring about your own self. You have to put value in your own self. You have to develop skills. You have to develop knowledge so that you can bring value to this world, bro. You have to develop techniques so that you can start seeing beyond what they gave you. Most of us go to school, we learn that, all right, this is what they're teaching us in order for you to market. I'm going to use this as an example. You get a marketing degree and they teach you how to market things. By the time you come out, you're already in this school debt. Then you try to get a job working for this company and you hate the job because you realize you're just another number. If you don't meet their quotas, they're going to get rid of you. Then you have to apply for another job and you're still trying to pay off this debt. So you literally feel like you're in a rat race, bro. So we have to know that sometimes school is not the best option. Developing yourself and getting knowledge for yourself is the best option. You can develop like a simple skill, like learn how to paint houses. You can learn how to do tile work. You can learn how to be a roofer. Now these trades are valuable, but then sometimes you still will work for a company and they'll still use and abuse you because they don't care. They're just using you to make themselves rich. So that's what I'm saying, is developing the mindset that I'm not an entrepreneur yet, but I can be an entrepreneur. I can have that entrepreneur mindset. I can invest in myself and develop a business for myself. Even if you start small, man, you could start off selling t-shirts. You could start off like helping people, like a YouTube channel. YouTube is a business, bro. Social media is a business nowadays. Not all of us would get there immediately. And it's important for us not to seek instant gratification, but ultimately we all can escape the rat race. Ultimately, we all can have this idea in our mind that this job, I'm working this right now because I got a bigger goal. This is only temporary. God's going to have a bigger plan for me. God's going to give me a vision so that I won't be stuck in this rat race. I'm not going to accept this lifestyle of slavery. I'm going to get rich or die trying. I'm going to get it by any means. And I think we need to get back to that, because I know you might be like me. You might be working a job that you absolutely hate and you're depressed and you're miserable because of that. And a byproduct of that is you don't have no drive to go talk to women. You don't have no drive to go to the gym. You might not have no drive to actually improve yourself. You just want to do things that are going to make you happy. Simple as like eating junk food, watching the hub, smoking weed, drinking a bottle, because you just want to escape this reality by any means, because you hate your job. You hate this rat race. You hate the fact that you know you're a slave. We can't live like this, bro. We're not meant to live like this. We're meant to live in abundance. We're meant to live prosperous lifestyles. We're meant to live knowing that we have more beyond what the system gave us. We can truly come up with a vision, an idea, and bring that vision to life. I think we all have to chase that eventually, bro, especially right now, because we're starting to see more and more people are getting tired. More and more people are giving up. More and more people are accepting this. We know that this system's corrupt. I think ever since 2020, we're realizing that this system's corrupt, that nobody cares about you as an employee. They just want to profit off you. They just want to get money off you and make themselves rich. All the while, you're over here living broke, paycheck to paycheck. Don't even got enough money to buy your children the things that they want, let alone pay the bills. You know, so it's tough out here, man. It really is rough. And I can relate to all you guys that are going through this struggle, all you guys that want to just give up because you know I'm stuck in this rat race. I don't even see no way out. A lot of my brothers comment on these videos. They're saying they can't even get a job, man. They're unemployed. So what are you supposed to do if you can't get a job? You have to start using your mind, bro. You start a business. You know, maybe sometimes I've realized when your back is against the wall, that's when you can come up with the best ideas. But you have to pursue those ideas. A lot of us use, well, I don't have no money. Bro, go work whatever job you can in the meantime just to get a little bit of money so you can invest in yourself. I think that's important for us because we need to get out, bro. These jobs, they're not fun. Trust me, I've been to so many jobs where these people, they take advantage of you. They really do, man. They don't like the fact that you're there. They don't like the fact that sometimes you go in, you know this job sucks, so you're dreading going in, so you don't want to talk to nobody. You just go to that job, you isolate, you go in, do your 8 hours, come out, and that's it. And they hate the fact that you're not politicking with them. They hate the fact that you're not joining their social clubs. You're not coming to eat dinner with them afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You're not going on the lunch walks or whatever the case may be. They hate that. So I'm telling you, these jobs can put you in real uncomfortable real uncomfortable positions. I know I've been there before where I felt so uncomfortable that I had to get up. It's like mentally, I couldn't handle it no more. And that's why a lot of us as men, our mental health is really down because of the job. That's like, it's up there. That's one of the main reasons. So I want you guys to try to do your best to escape this rat race, man. You can do it, brother. I'm striving just like you, and that's why I'm creating this channel. I want us to come together. Leave a comment down below if you hate your job, if you can relate, if you've been in uncomfortable positions, some of the ideas that you have. I would love to hear some of your stories. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, peace.